Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for December 16th and 17th, Monday and Tuesday for my Aries. Hello, my Aries. How are you? Well, I hope just wonderful. Well, anyway, you know Monday, Tuesday, I use my Radley Valentine Archangel energy cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the deck with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that fell out. So we're going to read them all. It becomes more of a speed reading. Remember, that I'm an intuitive channeler, so I open myself up to my higher spirit, my spirit guide, divine, however we want to name that. I open up and the words just come out. No filters. Okay, like I said, 5 cards. The 3rd and the 5th are reversed, and that means, hey, pay attention, type of a little bit stronger message. That's how I read reversed cards. First card for my Aries, 3 of Earth. Okay, this is, again, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, very much hands-on, very much, money energy, solid energy. It could be with your job. It could also be with your home. And this is hands-on stuff. This 3, this is about creativity. This is about getting something done. This is about finding alternate solutions for problems that you might be having. But this is extremely hands-on. I don't necessarily feel that at this point, this is about getting more money. I feel like this is you putting some output. I feel you getting things done, okay, in a more solid type of realm, solid type of energy, in the physical realm, okay, as opposed to the metaphysical, in the natural as opposed to the supernatural. So the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player. Next card, 7 of Water. Water energy is our Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. 7 is very cyclical. So it's 7 is the 7 days of the week, and the weeks just move on and on and on. But this is emotional. This is more that fluid. So again, the fluidity goes with the 7 days. So this is something that you come across every so often. This is a time where, my Aries, this is a time where you do some reevaluation of where you're at, what you want, what your goal is, okay? And I'm not, this is probably more with your work because, I tend to go towards work situation or career. So this is, again, a creative, very hands-on. But this is, again, where you tend to think, am I where I need to be? Am I going where I want to go? What is life handing me, okay? And because of that, you're doing this whole reevaluation probably because we're getting ready for 2020. We're ending a decade. We're about to start a new decade. And I feel that Monday, Tuesday is setting you up for that next year and for that next decade, okay? So while you are doing your work and while you are very, very busy, your mind is going, your emotions are going, and you're really thinking about, again, it's kind of like, what am I going to do when I grow up? Okay, what am I going to be when I grow up? Yes, you can be all grown up. And, I've always said, what you're doing in your 20s, you're probably not going to do in your 30s, or in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s, or 80s, okay? Things change. Things cycle. And I feel like for you, my Aries, that you are at another point where, yes, you're very real in the real world right now, but your emotions and your thoughts are going forward a little bit. So Monday, Tuesday, yeah, there's going to be different types of energies for you. This one is reversed. Here we go. And here is the King of Water. Okay, the King of Water, again, that water energy. King is very, very strong emotional energy. This is also too for my Aries. I'm feeling like you need to trust your emotional quota. Your emotional quota. Okay, that's coming through. I don't know what that means. It's kind of like, it's almost like trusting in yourself, but yet it's trusting in where you're being led, okay, on that emotional level. If you are feeling very much, say that you're feeling very much in love, then to trust that. If you're feeling like that's not so much the case, then trust that too, okay? But this is about, again, emotional quota, EQ. Trust your EQ, okay? This is trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Number 4, 10 of fire, your energy. So this is, again, 10s are transitional. Fire is your energy, Sagittarius, which we're in Sagittarius. Leo, passionate, burning type of energy. And 10s transition you. So that kind of makes sense if you're thinking about, that future, and you're kind of thinking about, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What do I really, really want out of my life? This would be something that it's transitional, but at the same time, this is, okay, so this is very busy type of energy, and it's almost like you have to untangle webs for you to almost go forward, okay? So my Aries, as you're thinking about what do I need to do to go forward, it's like, well, if I go forward, if I go towards my goals, if I go towards where I want to do, then I have to untangle myself from these situations. So it could be something, and to give you just kind of an example, say you want to start college, university, or you want to continue, and you go to your counselor, and your counselor says, well, in order for you to get to this level, you need to take pre-algebra. Okay, that's coming to my mind. You need to take these prerequisites to get where you're at. Okay, so even though it's, however many hours to graduate, you need a little bit more because you have to get yourself prepared for that change. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday is going to be kind of a, I don't know, this is probably going to go for that whole week and such, but Monday and Tuesday I feel is going to be a catalyst for you. It's going to be a catalyst of change for you. So too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Now, your last card is reversed, and this one is the Chariot. Okay. The Chariot, Archangel energy, Archangel Metatron walked, is said to have walked the human existence before becoming an angel, is able to know that the heart and the challenges that the human existence has, and is said to go to the Creator and talk about that. Metatron and Sandalphon are two angels that are said to have done this. Okay, now this is about, okay, there's got to be some control here because you're controlling these two horses. They're very powerful, divine type of energy. And this is divine energy, okay? This is really, really divine energy. So some of this is letting the divine have some control over where you're going because, the thing is about it is not fighting so much the divine control. And that's more the case of it, not fighting it as much because, it's like, you're seeing your pathway just open up. You're seeing, again, your EQ, again, emotional quota, look that up. There is things on the internet about it because that keeps coming to me for somebody. One of my, my Aries out there, EQ, emotional quota. Okay, but this also means that as you're feeling this energy, as you're feeling I want things to change a little bit, as you're feeling I need to untangle my web a little bit, things start to actually happen fast. So you can either untangle your web or the web itself will be untangled for you, okay? Now, again, I feel like this, Monday, Tuesday is this catalyst to jump you forward. And, I do tend to feel like a lot of my readings go towards that work relationship, but it could be any of those relationships that I always talk about, any of them, but it's like, if you don't quite work towards this, you have a feeling, you have a gut instinct, what you need to do. And if you don't do it, then the divine will untangle that for you. Okay? So An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. Very, very cool energy for you, my Aries, and moving towards, this next decade. It's like remember in my longer readings in November and December, I talk about this period of destiny. And I feel that, because we are at that end of that really big, strong period that I mentioned in that, I feel like this is kind of your, hey, you either do it or your divine higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe will step in. So, my Aries, if you enjoyed my reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell. But as always, my Aries, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.